So I'm going live now. They can join us live on YouTube. Okay. The broadcast is now live. It was never live then. I did share the link, the YouTube link as well. You can check the link on Blackboard as well. Okay, I'm still on. Now looking at the design with selecting a theme, and your themes go like they are identified by name. This is your office theme, and there are common themes that you'll find on the machines, but at some point there are themes that you won't be able to find. But for the sake of this class, we will use basic themes like your office theme, your face set theme, the integral theme, your iron boardroom, okay, organic. Those are the basic themes. So as you hover with your mouse on each theme, it will give you the name. So it means during exam, you will be asked to use the specific theme, okay? So you must be able to identify them by name. For this exercise, I'll use the integral theme. This is how it look like. Now, after selecting your theme, you get different variants, okay? Now, as you see, the variants has got different colors, okay? And we can also change the color here by selecting the color of your choice. Check your colors goes from your office to down to aspect color. Okay, if you choose yellow, then our screen will look like this. Okay, now before you change to your color, you can first select the variant that you want to use. Okay, because you see, as I change the variant, it changes the colors as well. Okay. And this is how red orange would look like. And now in the exam, we'll also ask you to change your background style. You get background styles 1 up to 12. Okay. So I'm going to use background style 6 in this exercise. Then it looks like this. Oh, I don't think I like my theme. Okay. But not this color, so I go and I change the color. And there's my yellow. Okay. And then it looks like this. Now you saw before I went to the theme, I changed the color of this placeholder with the home tab. Okay. But the home tab is not enough. We must say home tab ribbon. And move it. I just want to make it bigger so that, yes, it can show like that. Okay. Now, still on the home tab, we must also be able to change, use the highlighter, and also be able to change the font color. So those are your popular questions that will come up during exam. Font color, font size, font style. Okay, those who started with me, you saw the original color of this theme. But by the time by the time you change the theme, everything changes. The colors changes. The outlook changes. You see that?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to add a new slide, which is a title and content slide. Because we are using a theme, everything will go with this theme. Now on this slide, I'm going to add a smart, I'm going to insert a smart art graphic. We did that in the first class, but for the sake of those who are attending today for the first time, I'm going to show how to insert a smart art graphic. Now, as I've explained, your smart art graphic, you can just add it. Now we get different smart art graphic. Check. This is the list for all your smart art graphic, but we can add a smart art graphic list, or we can add a process smart art, or we can add a cycle smart art or hierarchy. So these are different types of your smart arts, okay? You get your pyramids as well, your metrics, depending on your topic as well as you are designing your PowerPoint slide, okay? So for the
Sorry,
sake of
ma'am.
this, pardon?
Sorry, how did we get to this these options?
As I said, we are adding a smart art. Now check. In a title and content slide, you get these icons. The first one is your table. The next one
Okay.
is the chart. The next
Yes.
one is for the smart art. The next
Okay.
one is to add a 3D, the
Mhm.
picture, online pictures, videos, and that. Okay,
Okay.
but the alternatively, that was a good question, San, because alternatively, when you add your smart art, you can go to the insert menu and
Okay.
insert your smart art there. Okay,
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
that's one way of doing it. That's okay. Pleasure, San. That's one way of doing it.
Yes, ma'am.
Guys on the group there, they've got a problem. They need the link for YouTube. Can you please ask them to go to Blackboard? They'll find the link. San, alternatively, if I've already placed my points, we're looking at the phone group today. We're looking at the paragraph group. And we're also looking at the slide group, the drawing. Okay. Now, these are my bullets. Now, they are not shown defined as bullets. So I'm going to select this. On the home tab on the paragraph group, I'm going to click this. I want it to show bullets, and I'm going to define my bullets. And say show these bullets, square bullets. There's my bullet. Okay, now I showed you how to edit smart art, but now instead we can convert the bullets into a smart art. Look at the paragraph, we've got this icon. If you click here, you can convert this to a smart art graphic like that. Were you able to help, guys?
We're coming through, ma'am. Insert. Smart. Eh,
Somebody wrote, ma'am is having a problem.
uh, hey, ma'am, I'm lost.
Okay, somebody says, I've got a problem with the network. I'm not sure. Why are you lost, son? Let's find
I'm
you.
lost with how do we
Where are
add
you lost?
uh highlighting the font paragraph that's light in yellow?
Yeah.
How do we add the paragraph in yellow?
Yeah, how
Yeah.
do we add these bullets into the yellow?
Mm, I'll control Z to undo. Check, we have bullets. These are the bullets. You are okay. You understand how to add bullets.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Fine. Now, you see on the paragraph group, do you see the icon where I am now?
Okay.
It reads as convert to smart art graphic. Do you see it?
Yes.
Yes. If I
Yeah.
click on the arrow, it shows the smart art, right? And
Yes,
if
ma'am.
I select the smart art, voila, this is where we are.
Okay, I
My
see. Thank you,
bullet
ma'am.
is converted into a smart art.
Yes, ma'am.
Happy? Happy?
Yeah, I'm very happy now.
Yes, that's one way of doing it. The first way did you see, right? We go to
Yes.
insert menu, we insert the smart art, then we add the content into the smart art. That's another way of
Mhm.
doing it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So these are the contents of your home tab ribbon. So I'll call them home tab ribbon groups. Okay. Now, this is my now listen, the color of this smart art has been affected by the theme that I've used. I don't know if you get it.
Yeah.
Remember
Yes.
here I've changed to the theme, so now we have a theme. So that's and even if you want to change the colors of this smart art, I'm going to maximize the screen. Say, Lo, you are okay there?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, now we go to, I now want to change the colors. Now on the right, top right, there's smart art design, there's format. So if you go to format, these are the colors, but the colors already are conforming to the theme. If we didn't choose the theme first, we were not going to have the same colors as you see them now. Okay, so these are the colors for this theme. So we can either go to light one outline, color fill, gold accent, up to your coral color. Okay. Now at design, we're able to change the smart art. Okay. Say I want to use which one? This one. You easily change your smart art like that. and the colors. Now here, this is important. It's one of the questions in your exam whereby you are asked to change your colors of your smart art. You've got your dark one color, your dark two outline. Those are your primary theme. But at colorful, these are the colors. If you are asked to change to colorful, you've got colorful accent colors. You get accent 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 5, 6. Okay? It's to the first one. Then it looks like this. That's your colorful. But remember, as I said, these colors are now defined by the theme. But if you are not in the theme, you would get different colors in colorful as well. Okay? And then the smart art style, you'll also get this question in the exam to change to a specific smart art style. Okay, in the basic format, we get your simple feel, your white outline, subtle, moderate effect, intense effect. Then under 3D, the first one is polished. Then you get your insert. Then you get your cartoon, your powder, your brick scene, your flat scene, metallic scene, sunset, bed icing. So as you are practicing, you'll meet this question in the practice. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Now I use the polish in this one. Now remember, we can also revert. We can move from smart art to bullets as well. We can convert this to text like this. So I'm going to Control Z to keep my smart art. So I just undo. Okay. That's your smart art list. Now, most importantly, again, you must also be able to animate. Animation. We must be able to add animation. We must also be able to also apply the slide transition. Okay. So now, hi, Happy. So I'm going to add a transition, add an animation there, and okay, let's see. Let's start with your transition. We just added the theme happy, so we also going to add a transition. Okay. Now your transitions are divided into 3. You get your subtle transition, that's your morph, that's your face, push, wipe, slip, reveal, cut, random bars. I'll select random bars. Okay. So if I select each slide and apply random bars, it goes like that. So if I go to slide show and show my slide from the beginning, so it shows the random bars. You see that? Okay. But I'm going to go to transition. Instead of using the subtle, I'll go to is exiting. The exiting consists of your fall over, your drape, the curtains, the wind, the prestige. I'm going to add the blinds. So you go to each slide and add the same transition there. Or you can select all your slide and apply those transitions. Okay. Number 2, I'm going to go to the first slide and we add the animation. Check. Now, the animations are only applied to 2 specific objects. You see, in the first slide, I haven't selected anything, and my animations look like they're not working. You see that they are off. They'll only be off because you haven't selected the object that you want to animate. So if I'm animating the home tab, I hear sound behind me. I notice that people come in and go, but it's okay. So we're looking at this placeholder. I'm going to check different animations. Now check. In your animation, you get your appear, your fade, fly in, float in, split in, wipe shape, wheel, random bars. I'm going to apply an entrance effect, an emphasis effect, and an exit effect. Watch this. So I'm going to go to more and add, I wanted boomerang. I don't see boomerang. I like boomerang. Okay, there's boomerang. Then I add boomerang. Then after boomerang, I go to, but now check. If I want to add a slide, another animation, I must go to add animation first. Then I go to emphasis. Now, if the emphasis you want is not there, you can just go to more emphasis effect and get it. Let's use brush color and click OK. Now I'm going to also add again an exit effect. So as the heading leaves the screen, it must do what? Wedge out, fly out, it can go plus. I'm going to make it disappear. Okay. And I do the same with this one. I add boomerang. Okay. Then after boomerang, I go to more emphasis. I add the same. And I also add an exit effect. Okay. Now on slide number 2, we do the same. We add an animation. You sound like you are outside, whoever it is. Now, most interesting, this one, watch this one. I'm also going to apply boomerang to my smart art. But now, and then I'll also add the emphasis effect. And I'm also going to add an exit effect. That's an entrance effect, not exit. Sharp. Now I'm going to run the slide. Before I run the slide, check all your objects, like your graphic, your chart. You can go to more effects and add more effect. Check. I'm going to add the one by one.
Oh.
Okay. Now when you are presenting your slide, when you are talking to your audience, Bright, welcome. When you are talking to your audience, you have options. You have an option to run the slide and control the slide on an on click. But alternatively, the slide can run on its own without your intervention. But now you can only do that by recording your rehearsals, and then the slide can run on its own with the rehearsings that are timed. So it will run on those specific times that you have timed, okay? So firstly, I'll run the slide just at an on-click check. But now when you are a presenter, it's wise to run it this way and at an on-click, because you have control on what must happen on your slide. Check. That's your transition. So when I click, the heading appears, okay? But until I click, nothing happens. So if I click again, you see the emphasis happens, okay? Then when I click, then there's the disappear. You see the effects that I've applied.
Yeah.
Now I click, then it goes to the second one. Now the heading again, it boomerangs. But until I click, I can discuss anything and everything about this heading, okay? Until I click, nothing happens. So if I click, then my emphasis, okay? I didn't add the emphasis there, okay? I thought I added it, but it's not added. But this one, I saw it adding the emphasis. With the emphasis, is going to change color. So, and it's like when you are a teacher, you reinforce to say, remember this, as I said this, here they are. And then they disappear at the last click, because I applied the 3 transitions, to 3 animations on that. So for the exam, you must be able to add a transition. You must be able to add your animation. Okay. Now, lastly, I'm going to show you how to now rehearse the timing so that when this slide runs, it runs on its own without my intervention. But I just quickly want to add, because I see it boomerangs, then after boomerang, it does emphasize, but it doesn't disappear. So the last one must be an exit effect that makes it disappear. Okay. But I must move this earlier. Yes, it must be at 3. Thank you. Now we're going to rehearse the timing. We go to the slideshow and we do the rehearse timings. You see, this is the timer here. After every 5 seconds, I want something to happen. But it's not exactly 5 seconds. You see that I'm just clicking. So at a clicks, the next item happens. But now you can watch the recorder and use the specific timings as well. Now I'm going to run this slide. You'll see in this slide, I'm not doing anything, and the slide just ran on its own. So I don't have to click in this one. The slide will go on and on and on and on. Now, for this slide to go on and on without stopping, it will be like we are making an advertisement. You've seen the advertisement on your notices where they are running over and over and over. They don't stop.
Yes.
So there you add what you call a loop. Then if your slide is looping, it's never gonna stop. It will go on and on and on and on. So at the moment, I didn't add the loop. So after all this playing, rehearsing, it will stop. Okay. Okay, this one stop, but then if you go to slide setup and you select a loop, until you press the escape key, this slide will run on and on and on and on and on. Okay. I think I must send you this slide somewhere so that you see that this is a slide and it runs on and on and on without a stop. I think that will close our lesson. Hi, Tandeka. Tandeka has joined us now. So far, are you okay, guys? I've seen some of them, I've lost them. Nontitugo, you are the only one who stayed.
Yes, I'm okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
now, so far, so good. This is how far I want you to know about creating your slide. Okay, so
Yes,
can you
ma'am.
go to, yes, can you go to Blackboard, go to exercises, do the exercises. Please come back to me if there's anything that you can do. I'm expecting you to complete the exercises and upload them on Blackboard. Okay,
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
so can I call it a day for today? Any
Yes.
Yes,
questions? Any questions, anyone?
Ma'am.
Takis, you didn't have a query somehow.
No, yeah, I managed to follow up to this point.
Okay.
Yeah, things they are coming in slightly easier than I thought they would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Ideally we would just start the exercise together here if we can, but I think it's going to consume a lot of your data there. So it's wiser that you just let's go offline, start an exercise, do your exercises. Remember, you can always send me a message if there's anything that you can do. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. And then listen, what is also important on your exercises is adding your header and a footer. In this exercise, I didn't add a header and a footer, but it's something that is important. It's something that we need. Even when I'm marking, I'm using that. So if you didn't add your header and a footer, it becomes even difficult when I'm marking. So you must know how to add your header and a footer. Anyone in this group who doesn't know how to add a header and a footer? I don't think so. The people that I'm struggling with are the people who are not really attending even classes. So guys, enjoy your evening. Let's call it a day.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. I'll share this on your WhatsApp as well.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
And thank you, son.